Hi friends, my name is Laura and today I'm going to be reading Between Us and Abuela, a family story from the border. Before I start, I just want to say that there are a couple of Spanish words in here and I don't speak Spanish, but I've looked them up and I'm going to try to pronounce them correctly. But I guess if I don't, just try to give me a little grace and yeah, I just wanted to say that. So, now I will get started. Between Us and Abuela, a family story from the border. Can you see that? Abuela stars in all of Mama's stories, but my only memory is a voice calling me Angelita. We haven't seen my grandmother in 5 years, but today is La Posada Sin Fronteras, and we are taking a bus to the border to meet her. We take the bus to Border Field State Park in San Diego. Mama's needles are clicking away. We're knitting a scarf for Abuela to wear back on the long journey back to her village. I did most of it myself, but Mama's finishing it. Juan has a present for Abuela too. Most of the big piece of cardboard is blank, but in the middle are Mary and Joseph, 2 short sticks with arms. La Posadas are small squares labeled inns, no room. And here's the bus that they're traveling on. When the bus drops us off, we walk and walk along the beach. Juan carries his picture high so it doesn't get sandy or wet. We see the top of a white lighthouse. Mama's hand tightens on mine. "That's in Mexico," she says. We walk closer. 2 high, strong fences stretch along the border, reaching deep into the sea. Border Patrol officers are waiting. 25 people at a time, the shorter one tells us. Each group gets 30 minutes. Look at how far out that wall goes. That fence all the way into the sea. We stand in line. Visitors press against the second fence, singing and laughing with friends and family in Mexico. But the fence only has a tight, small opening. We might be able to squeeze our gift through to Abuela, but what about Juan's picture? It'll never fit. Mama drapes the scarf around my neck. Maybe when he sees her, he'll forget about it, she whispers. We wait until another group goes in. A gusty wind makes the palm trees dance. They lean to the Mexico side, away from us. Finally, it's our turn. The gate swings open. Is Abuela there? "Sylvia! Sylvia! I know that voice. That's Mama's name." A pinky wiggles through the fence. "Juan! Maria! Estoy aquí! Abuela! Abuela!" "Guapito!" she calls Juan, her little handsome. "Maria! Angelita! I'm still her angel." Here's the grandmother across the fence. Do you see them all? Here's the picture on this side. Mama's words trip over Abuela's. Cousins, chickens, corn, everything the village has grown. Abuela drops kisses on our fingers. She's short, brown, plump, and jolly. Hugging her would feel like hugging a chunk of cookie dough. Juan's eye is pressed against a hole. One edge of the picture is in the dirt. Maybe Mama was right. He has forgotten about it, at least for now. Here's the lighthouse they were talking about earlier. The minutes race by. A priest reads the Christmas story. He leads a carol about Los Posadas. I close my eyes to hear Abuela and Mama singing. For a moment, the fences are invisible. The officer opens the gate. Time's up. Suddenly, I remember the scarf. Abuela's gift! I try to push the end of it through the mesh. Abuela's pinky touches the soft wool. Para mí? Gracias, Maria. The officer strides over and grabs the scarf. His fingers squeeze and clutch the wool. It's taken so long to knit. Is he going to keep it? But he hands it back to Mama. Sorry, he says, we can't let anything go through the fence. She drapes it back around my neck. We'll send it by mail, Maria. But now Abuela can't wear it on her long journey home. The gate bangs shut. We're outside. Juan holds up his picture. What about my gift? Sorry, puppy, Mama says. No way to get it across. Juan's tears become a howl. Abuela calls out her worry. ¿Qué pasó? Mama can't explain. Juan is too loud. She steers him to the bench. There has to be a way to get the picture to Abuela. I glare at the fences. 2 seagulls take off from the sand and soar over the border. Suddenly, I have an idea. Mama, give me your knitting bag. She looks up. Why, Maria? You'll see. Juan, I'll get your picture to Abuela. He stops crying and hands it to me. Abuela, esperate! I call to my grandmother. Will she hear? Will she wait? Claro, Meo. Excuse me. Claro, Maria, she shouts. Here's the handoff. Everything I need is in Mama's bag. I start by trimming the cardboard into a diamond. My brother doesn't stop me. There's still plenty of space around Stick Mary and Stick Joseph. Next, I lay 2 knitting needles, one longer, one shorter, across the corners, and fasten them in place with wool. Mama helps me attach one end of the ball of thin, strong yarn to the cross of needles. I poke a needle through the ball so 2 ends stick out. Better ask permission, Mama says. Here's the 2 guards. When I hold up my invention, the shorter officer shakes his head, but the taller one takes it and looks at it closely. He smiles when he sees Juan's drawing. It won't be passing through the fence, right, kid? No, I promise. The beach would be a better place, he says. Mama, Juan, and I head to the shore. Juan, throw the picture up when I shout. Mama, be ready with the scissors. Juan lifts the picture. I take the string, turn my back, and run. Throw, Juan! At first, the yarn pulls taut behind me, but then the wind dies. The picture nosedives into the sand. Juan runs to get it. I spin the string back up around the needle. We try again. Watchers on both sides of the border are calling out advice. The patrol officer's voice booms down. Don't give up, kid. For the 3rd time, Juan runs to get the picture while I twist up the wool. We get back into our places. Throw, Juan! You think they're going to be able to do it? I race across the beach. The yarn pulls taut like it did before. I glance over my shoulder. This time, the ball unwinds steadily, taking Abuela's gift up and up. Juan's face is tipped back. Go, 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 he screams. Oh, she's running. Others join in and it becomes a chant. Everyone cheers when the picture rises as high as the fence. Mama, the scissors! With one snip, she cuts the yarn. The wind holds and Juan's gift soars over both fences, straight into Mexico. Shouts from our side. Where is it? Keep an eye on it. Mexico answers. It's landed. It's on the sand. Your grandmother has it. The crowd cheers. Juan does a victory dance. Here's Abuela getting it. And there she is, walking away. We can't see through the fences, but I picture Abuela scurrying across the beach. She will pick up Juan's gift. She might even kiss Stick Mary and Stick Joseph. Then she'll carry them as carefully as my brother did, all the way home. All right, and that's the end. I hope you liked it. Now, I know that this is a Christmas story. Have you ever been away from someone at Christmas? I have a grandmother, an abuela, who lives in Kentucky. So it's not another country, but I don't think I've ever spent a Christmas with her. So just like this girl who hasn't seen her grandma in 5 years, I think I haven't seen mine in 4 or 5. Do you have somebody who you haven't seen? I think we're pretty lucky to live in the age of technology where we can call most anyone and sometimes even see their faces through Zoom or through Skype or through Facebook. And it's really a blessing. So I hope that you get to see the people you love this Christmas. Thanks for listening.